It's ready to go. Okay. It's time for Wednesday Warships there, everybody. I'm your host, Strange Bird Jim. And today we're going to be playing some World of Warships. Now, Blackheart is already in game. Um, I can see that Kermit is currently in the voice channel. Well, um, in the voice channel that I'm currently in right now. I'm going to be switching on over to the one where Blackheart's in so that we can kind of speak, um, talk about everything that's kind of going on. Um, but so yeah, today we're probably going to be playing quite a few lower tier battles. So, um, trying to work Blackheart up to, some of the higher and, the higher rankings to higher tiers so that um, we both can kind of grind at the same speed. No, he might want to grind a little bit faster. Who knows? If he does, he does. Um, you know. But um, now we do have the Halloween that's here. Not sure if Blackheart wants to maybe try to tackle that at some point, but I mean, this one is, for, if I remember, if it's the same one that I know of, it can be a really tough battle to try to do. So, we'll see with him as to whether or not he wants to do that or not. Um, I mean, I've covered that before. I've won a couple. Lost lost quite a few. Um, it can be a really challenging um, scenario if you're not used to it. So, but let's go ahead and get into the game here, there, folks. Let me switch on over to the World of Warships, and we'll go ahead and get started. Switching over to Blackheart. Hey there, Blackheart. How you doing there, bud?
Hey, trying to survive right now. I hate destroyers, honestly. I'm not very good with them.
Which one?
With destroyers.
With
I'm not.
destroyers? Yeah. I mean, they can be really. I mean, if you get really good with them, you can basically make or break the um uh you can make or break the match. So
Yeah, I'm trying to aim some torpedoes at a cruiser right now. And it's even an AI cruiser. I don't know how he's dodging it. This is the first smart AI I have to deal with.
hmm, my friend Kermit was on, but apparently he logged on out. Hmm.
Well, at least this cruiser's nearly
Or at
dead.
least, on
Well, my
Discord anyway.
thinking, hmm, my thinking was my cannons right now. And how did I hit him? Okay, have no idea how I hit him with torpedoes.
Oh, is he talking to you in channel?
Nope. No, I was already in a match when you joined it.
No, no, no. I mean, is he like chatting with you on your stream or something?
No, I don't see any chats
Okay.
coming up on, at least not on my end, unless Restream's bugging out again.
All right.
Although according to it, it is receiving.
Okay. Don't necessarily need to expand the officers club. That's
At least this
I
battle
mean,
was enough to
still got
finish up with
still
this
got plenty
here.
of space, so I'm not so I don't necessarily need to worry about um, I don't necessarily need to worry about that. So, okay, so while you're taking care of that last battle there, Blackheart, I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah, I
open up.
already finished it. I'm upgrading to a better version of this destroyer, up to tier 3. Just reassigning the commander over to it and selling that tier 2. Oh, I don't like that one.
King of the Sea collection.
I only
Okay,
have one
interesting.
tier 2 left to grind right now. Then I'll move on to like the tier 3 American so I can unlock the battleship that I need for that campaign.
Gotcha.
There's I did a few campaign missions, but the current one I have active requires either South Carolina, Wyoming, Gun Gut, or Corvette. I know Carolina is a tier 3 battleship. Corvette, I think, is a tier 4, but I remember it was German or British.
Okay, so you're
The other two I don't know.
working on the 5 epochs of the Navy?
The campaigns?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on that one.
Okay.
And I do have active another one that requires tier 3 and up. Doesn't specify ship.
Right.
That one is from the Science of Victory, I think.
Yeah, the Signs of Victory, like if I'm not mistaken, a lot of them are like just, you know, uh, they don't really cover like the low tiers, like tier 1 or tier 2.
No,
So,
it's tier 3 to 4, at least the
yeah.
first set of missions.
Yeah, so you can kind of get away with, just focusing on the 5 epochs for now, clearing out
I already did
those.
several of it,
What's
but
up?
I did several of that one.
Yeah.
I'm up to, what mission was it? Tax 4 right now. Yeah.
Okay. Well, remember, you don't necessarily need to go into any particular order when it comes to the tasks. You can
I
pick and
know.
choose them. Yeah. So.
I know. It's just that all the tax remaining on the five are ship specific,
Yeah.
not
Now.
tier specific. All the tier specific I've taken care of.
Yeah. Now, what I do is typically like clear out the entire thing because I mean it still gives you rewards for every task that you clear. But I mean, if you really want to, you could like, get done with the final task and move on to the next mission, you know, and take care of it that way. But so, but that's up to
I'm
you
trying to
kind of
get
thing.
as much rewards as I can out of it.
Yeah. That's
To
that's bas
unlock the final task, I'm missing 2 stars. That's it.
yeah,
But
that's
I'm still gonna try and do all of them.
yeah, that's basically what I do is I clear out the entire task because it's um the way I see it, it's kind of silly to like, hey, if you're already like down in like the tier 2s, tier 3s and stuff like that, why move on to like the higher missions where it's already like, hey, you need to be in like tier 8, you know, just to like go back down to tier 1 or something like that. I mean, I guess it's helpful if you're like, hey, this is um you're kind of struggling to handle like, the tier 8 missions or the tier 8 tasks maybe. So you're like, okay, I'm just gonna move on back down to like, mission 1 to take care of some of these lower tasks. Maybe you have like a brand new ship line maybe, but yeah, I don't know. If you're why bother? So, okay, so you just have the tier 2, right? And then you're going to be moving on to tier 3 for the most
American.
part?
Yeah,
Okay.
trying
Uh,
to get that tier 3 battleship.
right.
The
Okay.
other ones I don't know where they are. The other ones though. Let's
What's up?
see. Another Carolina is the tier 3 battleship.
Yeah.
Then which one's it? The Corvette, I think it was. I think it was a tier 4 battleship, I think. Yeah, a tier 4 French battleship. The other ones though, I don't know where they are.
Okay, which mission are you referring to? Here, hold on, let me.
It's task 4 of that one.
Task 4 of mission 1?
Yeah, it says the other ones are Wyoming and Gun Gut.
Okay,
Those two.
Wyoming is American as well. Ginget is what is that? Japanese, I think. Here, hold on. Uh,
Let me have a quick look at it.
let's see. So Wyoming is the tier
Not
4
really.
battleship that you can do. So if
Yeah.
if you get this, if you're done with the South Carolina, you can still do it with Wyoming.
Okay.
And the Ginget is
Not Japanese.
uh,
Okay, I
um,
found it. It's USSR. Tier 4 USSR. I
yeah,
just found
okay.
it now.
Yeah,
Like the only one on the
I
list
was
is
I
tier
wasn't
3
100%.
support. Hmm?
So, I wasn't sure on it. So, it's been a while. But okay. Let me go ahead and invite you into a division. There we go. Um, okay, so feel free to select whatever ship that you want. I'm gonna be playing with the t this tier 2 cruiser here. It's the only ship that I have. Now, are you comfortable with random battles, or do you prefer the
I've
co-op?
been doing random battles,
Okay.
but either one is okay with me.
Well,
Either way, in random battles, I can like only one do 3 players, and the rest are bots.
yeah,
Gotta keep on committing suicide.
yeah. At these lower levels, you're not going to be seeing too much in terms of competition, in terms of like, fighting other players that much. Everybody's
I know.
up at the higher tiers. So, um,
Probably mainly tier 5, probably, since that's the best tier for grinding credits, I believe. At least in tanks, that was the best tier for grinding credits.
yeah. Hey, um, I see that you picked a elite ship. Are you
Elite?
sure that you're
Wait, this one's elite? No, it's not elite.
it's showing elite on my screen there.
No, it's. I haven't even researched its guns control system. Has no research into it, zero experience, nothing. I just started this ship.
You just started it.
This ship,
Interesting.
yeah.
Well, apparently on my screen, when I'm hovering over battle, it's showing that your ship is elite status. Interesting.
Weird. I don't even know how to activate the elite status.
Well, it's so what happens is when you've researched everything on the ship and you've already researched like the next tier of ship, it automatically sets your ship as elite. Because you can't really do anything more with the ship. You know.
Yeah, Ten said something like that as well. But it gave you a sign that it was elite. The
Yeah.
other ones didn't. When I finished those, they didn't give me much of a sign. At least not that I could tell. I
Well,
kind of
they
wish I knew how to convert the leftover experience over to free experience.
So there's a little icon that shows, what's a regular ship and what's an elite ship. Okay. Or, okay, so there's like three different kinds of ships, you might say, okay? And this applies to all the different categories, destroyers, battleships, and so on and so forth. Okay. There's the premium ships where it's gold and you have that little laurel around the the ship icon. Okay. In this particular
Yeah,
case, we
just like
have
event ships right now.
yeah, in this particular case we have the cruisers, right?
Mm.
Um, for an elite ship, it's the same kind of look to it. Like it's the ship type with the laurel around it, but
Mm.
it's white. Okay, it's not gold. Okay, so it has a similar style, but it's white instead of the gold. For non-elite ships, you don't have the laurel around it. You just have the ship icon. So if you can see on, down below on your listing of ships and stuff like that, if you can see like a little laurel around the ship icon, then that's basically saying that, hey, this is already elite. So if you're seeing that right now, then
No, not on
th-
not on this ship that I have selected on.
okay. Then it's just
The only ones I
my
have it right now are the event ships, which I only played one.
no worries.
The tier 10 battleship.
Well, let's go ahead and get into a battle here, and we'll go ahead and see how well you've improved.
Not much.
It's quite okay.
I have been
Um,
playing like off screen, and I can kind of get the aim a little bit right with the main battery guns. It's the
mhm.
torpedoes I don't have the hang of.
Yeah, the torpedoes take practice, so don't feel like you're terrible at it. Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
I
you
get
kind
that
of
most
you
of
kind
them
of
were
are,
when
but
the AI
I
is
mean,
piled up together.
everybody has to start somewhere. Okay.
Yeah.
So um, you're still learning the process of it, okay? So if anybody like gives you shit, then just basically say, "Hey, I'm brand new to this. Shut up." You know, um, think back and if anybody gives you shit, basically say, "Hey, how were you when you first played?" You know, you must have been, terrible yourself, right? Getting yourself, citadeled all over the place and getting torpedoed. You know, you can be quiet. you know.
Yeah. I
Um,
get the most out of my torpedoes when the AI just piles up, and it's gonna hit one no matter what.
yeah. So, I watched this one guy that you know, I was trying to see if I could like figure out like ways to be a better destroyer captain, be a better destroyer player because um my clan was kind of needing it. We were pretty heavy on the battleships, uh, but kind of weak on destroyers. So I was like, okay, let me start getting destroyers and see what I can do about this. But I suck at them. So um, I tried looking up some some tips on how to uh, be a better destroyer captain. And I saw this one guy's video, and he was basically saying, "Hey, if you can hit, if you can get like one torpedo hit out of the volley that you send out, then you're doing well." You know. But here's the thing, though. His, when he was firing off torpedoes, he was playing like, um, tier 8 to tier 10 destroyers, and those destroyers can tend to fire off like 6 torpedoes at once. Okay. So per volley. Yeah, so it can get pretty crazy with with that kind of a spread, right? So I mean, hitting one torpedo with out of six, okay, that might be that's probably a little bit easier than say what we're kind of dealing with, which is hey, you're sending off two maybe three torpedoes at a time. So
Yeah, the
um,
ones I was using had like two sets of two, so
yeah.
at most four.
So if you're coming close to them, like if you're you know, uh, like if you're like scraping their armor kind of a thing, in terms of like, your torpedo shots, then you're doing pretty well, in my particular opinion. Okay. If you get a hit, great. Obviously, you're doing pretty well for yourself. Um,
And when I get a hit, I question how did I hit him? Since I'm in the middle, cause sometimes they get close, sometimes they don't.
yeah. Okay, so we got
Alone
ourselves
too.
um, five AIs for its Solomon Islands. There are five destroyers. So for us, seeing that we got placed in the middle, what would probably be a good idea for us is to kind of um, don't go down center, but
Yeah.
try to hold off any destroyers that are trying to. Okay.
Yeah.
We got ourselves an AI destroyer going into the center that we're following, so
Yeah, which pretty I'm pretty sure it's gonna ram another destroyer.
it's possible.
It
Um,
happens almost every single time whenever I'm in this map.
yeah,
And the first destroyer to go in is the first one to just ram into another one.
yeah. Let's see. What about that other destroyer? Okay, the other destroyer, the Dirt Ski, is a human player, so they're gonna be. They might actually be able to do a little bit more for us. But ideally, what we want to do is we want to just kind of, you know, um, protect the center and shoot at anything that tries to go up center. Of course, we're going to be targets and the like. I don't know where this battleship is going. This dreadnought is heading straight down center, which is a suicide run. I'm hoping that this battleship will not do that, but we'll see what happens. Here, I'm gonna go behind you here. Actually, let me kind of turn around here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna turn around myself a bit.
This dreadnought is being very, very stupid right at this moment in time.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all. I can't shoot at those guys over there.
Pretty
Try to
much
make sure that
same
you
for both
have the
sides.
channel like within gun range, okay? So,
Yeah, I can aim all the way to the center island, but not beyond that.
yeah. Okay. Here comes some AI cruisers coming in at us.
Enemy cruiser sighted. Enemy battleship sighted. Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes to starboard.
Okay.
Torpedoes to starboard. Enemy cruiser detected.
Well, it was either gonna be like that or ramming that cruiser.
Okay, it looks like we're gonna need to try to help out the north side over here. So
Yeah.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes astern.
because we got a lot of players over here, and no, they have an AI, and we do have an AI up there, but it's not great. So
Mm.
you know.
Enemy heavily damaged.
Now I'm gonna let this
Enemy destroyer detected.
now if I can get a fire going on this battleship over there, then it'll help. But
Meantime, I'm forcing this destroyer to fall back.
got a fire going.
Enemy battleship detected. Enemy destroyer sighted. I need intelligence data.
Okay. This guy's out of range. Now you want to be careful because you're showing a lot of broadside to that battleship, okay? One of
I'm turning
the...
because I'm headed towards the island.
What's up?
I'm turning because I was headed towards the island right now, so I have to turn it either way.
Well, no,
But
no, I
I'm more
mean...
worried about the destroyer further out.
So here's one of the things that you have to kind of be careful with when you're playing, World of Warships, is that if you're showing the full length of your ship, meaning that, you like you have all your guns like trained on them, but if they can kind of see you, then you are um, you're giving them the opportunity to um, uh, fire directly into your citadel. So you got to be careful with that.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
He's doing battle, so he's going slowly.
Okay. Yeah, take out this destroyer if you can.
I am trying.
Yeah, I know. We have a battleship versus battleship right at the moment, so that's gonna be fine. Oh, can you go back and defend the base?
Yeah.
There's you got
Let's try to
yourself
go in here.
you got yourself against a couple of destroyers there, so it's not gonna be easy against for you,
I know.
but I mean it's good practice as well. Hey there, Kismet. How's things? Things are going
I have
okay.
player this first. I need to be extra careful too. And they already see me.
Ah, come on. Oh, damn it. Son of a bitch.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Came from that way.
Well, things are gonna get interesting. I'm basically gonna be going up against three destroyers, so
Yeah, and I can't see the one that's shooting torpedoes at me right now.
yeah. It gives you a rough idea as to where they are located at, so bear that in mind.
Yeah, I'm taking some blind shots right now, see if I can find it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just barely out of range. He's on the far side, since those didn't reach me. Okay, I see one. And I did.
Torpedoes astern. We've sunk an enemy destroyer. Torpedoes to port.
Oh, not good, not good, not good, not good. Can I run him? Nope.
Hull breach. Taking on water quickly.
I'm gonna die pretty soon.
Problem solved, sir.
And I'm trying to find mine and lost the full screen.
Okay, let's
Oh,
see. What are you dealing with over here?
he's somewhere around this side where I'm aiming right now. But he's probably on the far side right now. He was behind smoke screen before he moved. Trying
Let's
to
see.
zigzag a bit to keep their aim off. And
Well,
I
I
know
mean,
there's another one out of range because he's like one has fired
okay.
at me, and
Yeah,
even though they were aim at me, they never reach me.
yeah,
They ran out of fuel.
he's kind of trying to keep outside of the keep outside of your range, but he's basically at C2 and he's probably going up to B3. So if you start swinging up that way, you might be able to kind of catch him.
Oh crap! There's the other one is on the other side. Ah! There's one in that direction as well. So
There he is, B3. He's skirting the
there it is.
edge, so
Flooding.
yep. I need to get back into this game. This game has two speeds, either very fast or very
Oh,
slow. There's no in between. Depends
the
on the
other one's
ship.
on the opposite side. They got me like sandwiched right in between them. Ah!
It's okay. It can be very difficult to try to take on um, destroyers, especially when they have the range against you. And the Tachibana, I believe, is a premium ship, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Let me verify that here real quick.
Either way, I was stuck in between two of them, one on each side. So
Yeah.
they're gonna hit. They're gonna hit me sooner or later.
Yeah, Tachibana is definitely not um your typical tier 2 to tier 3 um destroyer, I believe. So,
I think you can find that one on the armory. I think.
let's see.
I think it's a tier 3. Let's see.
Or that may be my ADD talking.
Tier 2 premium ship.
It's
Yeah.
quite possible
On
there,
the.
Kismet. It's quite possible.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it in the armory right now.
Yeah.
The Tachibana. It's a tier 2 premium destroyer.
Yeah, he was able to kind of fire off torpedoes at a distance that was outside of the detection range for you. So but he was staying within the camp circle. Okay, or he
Yeah,
was he
right
was
at the edge.
he was staying within the base, so you could kind of tell where he was trying to be. So if you could, sometimes you have to figure out like, okay, where is this guy gonna go? You know, kind of thing. And unfortunately, being a cruiser, um, you don't have any, um, you don't have any kind of hiding ability or anything along those lines. So, well, Kismet, if you ever want to get back into World of Warships, you're welcome to join us. You know, I'm teaching Blackheart about the game, so, um, but yeah. At the same time, I get it. Sometimes it can be, fairly slow at times. It really depends on like the ship that you're playing. You could be playing, um, uh, you could be playing a destroyer, which is pretty much like fast-paced all the time for the most part. If you're doing it right, you know, because you're typically like trying to fire off torpedoes, trying to predict where everybody is, You know, you're constantly running all over the place, or you're sneaking behind islands to, you know, attack individuals. You have the cruisers that, you know, could be in a spot where like you're not really doing all that much, you know, at times, but more often than not, you're firing off your guns quite a bit. So, um, then there is the battleships, which have like the long range. So those are pretty slow, you know. So you're not going to be seeing that much action when it comes to battleships per se. I mean, granted, you're still able to shoot at ships, but it takes a long time for the reloads for battleships. So you know those aren't what you would consider fast. And then you have the aircraft carriers, which um, you know, seeing that you're commanding the aircraft now, they are fast paced because you know you're now controlling the planes a lot. Um, but at the same time, if you're not careful, your planes could be absolutely decimated by anti-aircraft guns and um, you know you have to send the planes right back out again. So it's like you might have like a long wait followed by a brief time of like instant action and then torn apart. And then you have to start the process all over again. So um, so you know, and then of course there's subs where you're pretty much only firing off torpedoes, so you have to kind of get them into range. And then it's about, you know, stealth. So, um, I've never had enough to buy one. Buy an aircraft carrier, or what? Which ship are you referring to there, Kismet? And whenever you're ready, there, Blackheart.
You know, I'm trying to check on something on my OBS.
No
It's
worries.
disconnecting.
Oh, you're having some connection problems.
Yeah, I don't know why. I normally don't have this problem.
It might be the game itself because it's requiring a lot from you to like constantly play because it's a
I
constant.
don't know. Last Wednesday when I played this, it didn't disconnect not once. It did have a bit of a delay, but the connection never cut. This time, it's just cutting.
Yeah, the carrier. Yeah, it takes a while to get to the carrier, especially seeing that you have to play through those destroyers. But um, all right, you ready to go there, Black?
Yeah, I said it ready right now.
Okay,
While
let's.
the queue goes, I'm gonna reset the stream real quick.
Yeah, it takes a while to get to the carrier, and unfortunately, the carrier is at that point where a lot of people give it flack. A lot of people don't really give a damn about it. They would rather see you sink than play with you. So it's kind of rough to be an aircraft carrier captain. So okay, so we got six AIs, six or five players. No, 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 we have seven AIs. Never mind. And it is a um, cruiser and destroyer battle. So try to stay on the don't go past
Action
the column
stations.
5. Just stay on our side of the map. Let them come to us. Okay?
Yeah.
Shoot at all the enemies that are coming towards us. We're gonna be giving that destroyer, the Fester, a little bit of support here, so He's obviously gonna try to rush like maybe A5, so um, so try to give him a little bit of backup there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go north. I'll let you kind of go south, but obviously we're gonna need to kind of bypass each other.
Yeah. I just finished resetting the streams.
Oh, our destroyer friend is already firing off his guns.
Yeah.
That's not great. He's kind of giving off his position doing that. Okay, we're gonna be going after this Third Fleet Admiral over here. So
I think I'm gonna stick with you this time.
Concentrate fire on the target.
what the fuck is going? Hold on a second, folks. That's weird.
Okay, this
I don't know
cruiser's
why that
passing
happened.
me. Uh,
Okay, I gotta.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Oh, hello.
Torpedoes direct front.
Damn it.
Hull breach. We're taking on water quickly. Problem solved, sir.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
oh.
Careful, we got a lot of people coming into our into the zone right at this moment in time. So. Nope, missed him.
Enemy destroyer detected.
We have a lot of their players in our camp right at the moment, so just keep
Yeah.
on firing at everybody that's in there, and we'll eventually, you know, keep them occupied. So.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Careful there. They're gonna be firing off torpedoes against you.
You know, I'm focusing on that destroyer right now.
Yep. Okay, I'm not sure what the heck is going on, but my
They
computer
are
keeps on
already
trying to.
firing torpedoes at me.
Torpedoes astern.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Torpedoes astern. Torpedoes to port.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I can't turn fast enough.
Yep.
The enemy is about to win.
Well, they have like 3 of the destroyers focused on me.
Yeah.
They're all in the smoke screen, just
Yeah, I know.
moving in there.
I'd like to try to destroy one of these ships. So that I can get rid of some of the competition going on right at the moment. But
Torpedoes, dead ahead. Torpedoes, direct front.
You are the last hope.
oh, okay. Yeah, didn't do very much here. What the heck is going on here? Keep on having this program keep on popping up on my computer right at this moment in time. It's like, hey, wait, no, stop. What the hell are you trying to do here? Okay, let's see. Hold on a second. I need to deal with this problem that I'm facing right at this moment in time.
And in the
I
meantime,
keep on
I'm
getting
using like few resources.
keep on getting the program popping up, and it's like, wait a minute, hold on here. I don't want this program popping up. Why are you popping up all of a sudden? And it keeps on popping up, so, which is very odd and shouldn't be happening. Hmm.
I only guess. I only have like one guess left of why it might be cutting out. Since the internet is shared with other computers. Yep. And someone here does do some computer service, like to fix stuff. And they might be using that. That's probably what's interfering with my connection.
Okay. Let's see if that will remedy the problem. I don't really use that application anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove it completely. Lately I've been playing a lot of a game called Marauder. Interesting, okay, interesting. Haven't personally heard of that game before. Sorry, I've been just
Yeah,
kind of
have I?
focused quite a bit on the game here. Let's see. I did okay, but yeah, these guys knew what to do on their team. So, oh yeah. Um, Okay, you ready on yours?
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Close up a
start
few
that up.
things on
Let's go.
my end. See if I can push something else. Yeah, I'm only guessing since I do share the internet with others in the house. They might be doing something that's eating it up.
What do you mean?
Um, one of the people that live with me fixes computers, and they generally have to like download like a lot of files sometimes
Mm,
or programs to like request some specific program to be installed and configured and things like that.
yeah,
Like we build and fix, he builds and fix computers,
gotcha.
and yeah, some of those kind of some of the downloads do eat up the internet a bit.
Yeah, it can happen, man. It can happen. You know, while you know the the amount of internet coming into your place is obviously a little bit of a bottleneck. Your internal network can also be a bottleneck. So, you know, um, ideally you want to make sure, you want to try to make sure that your computer is like hooked up Ethernet cable.
Yeah,
Um,
it's directly on a cable. It's not Wi-Fi.
yeah, then you're getting decent speeds on that. But yeah, if someone else is still, downloading stuff and the like, then obviously, yeah, that takes up quite a bit. Um, so, um,
Because last week I didn't have this problem. It was streaming just fine.
well, I
Just a
mean,
little bit of delay, which I did kind of fix. I just need to mess with OBS settings of it.
yeah. Okay, so we got ourselves a tier 2, tier 3 battle here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 AIs, 3 destroyers, 5 cruisers, and 4 battleships. So, um, I'm gonna head towards the base and just, shoot at all the AIs that are gonna be swarming it. So,
Yeah,
um,
probably do the same.
you can either follow Bandu the bear and see
Battle
if you can kind of
starts.
support him, or follow me. Either one. So, the tech tree grind begins.
Let's give them a hard time.
Samson's he's also
I
turning
owe
the
you
same
one.
way as we are, so
Affirmative.
Well, I mean, he's heading more towards the islands that provide him a lot of cover. So,
yeah,
um, so
that
it's
won't be too far from us.
not too far, no. But oopsie, there's already a AI destroyer right there that we can pretty much shoot at. So. Of course, it'd be helpful
Moving
if we
my
actually hit
friends.
anything, but there we go. There's some damage.
I can hit the back pretty easily. There's unless I'm on fire.
Ah, damn.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Good show. All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
I want to shoot at that guy because he's showing a lot of broadside to us right at this moment in time.
Yeah.
So switch on
Torpedo
over
from
to
starboard.
AP rounds and give him hell.
Enemy battleship sighted.
He's running away a little too quickly. I don't know if I can finish him off. All
Yeah,
right,
he's already dead.
so he is. All right.
Enemy destroyer
Concentrate
sighted.
fire on the designated target.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Acknowledged.
Enemy battleship sighted.
We have a lot of battleships that are up near the front, and that's not exactly smart because if one torpedo, you know, the torpedoes can do a lot of damage against,
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
you know, torpedoes can do a lot of damage against battleships. So typically you don't want to be, um, uh, you know, you don't want to have your battleship up, you know, right at the very front kind of thing. You want to try to have your,
Reporting the target
um,
position.
you know, you want to have your cruisers and your destroyers kind of protecting you for the most part. So, okay, that guy's turning around. Um, let's see. We have that. Ooh, okay, well, that battleship's gonna die. Our friendly battleship's gonna die, so uh, I'm gonna kind of focus
Reporting the
on that
target
guy
is
a
in
little
sight.
bit.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Our victory is in sight.
Now, if one of those battleships starts aiming at you, you turn, you angle yourself, okay?
Yeah, right now I'm just turning around right now.
Because you're, you know, we're both kind of showing off our broadsides, which, you know, as I mentioned, you know, this gives them easy access to shoot at our citadels. So one good shot at, you know, of AP rounds into us, and we're gone. We're gonna have some issues. So
Concentrate fire on the designated
Enemy battleship sighted.
target. Acknowledged.
see if I can lob it over the hill. I can. Nice. Okay, that South Carolina is moving forward, so I wish I could see it right at this moment in time. I got too many hills in the way.
Yeah.
Ooh, that South Carolina took a Citadel hit.
Yep.
Oop, got another fire going on it. Okay, there goes him.
Good show. Our victory is in sight.
All forces, capture the base.
Not who I was aiming for. Aiming for the BB. Okay, there's St. Louis is kind of running right at this moment in time, so that's kind of at our advantage, but at the same time, don't go rushing after him because he can, you know, the St. Louis has a lot of armor and can do a lot of damage to you if you're not careful. So,
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Affirmative.
nope. Yum. How you doing back there?
I'm holding up,
Okay.
trying to aim at the battleship.
Ooh.
Requesting support. Affirmative.
Much obliged.
St. Louis showed up. Alright. Get the hits.
Main turret critically damaged.
Oh, he's focused on me now.
Yeah, I'm going behind the island, so careful.
I'll be behind an island pretty soon.
The ship is on fire.
Damn.
Problem solved, sir.
They're really focused on me right at the moment, so you know, taking your shots as you can. So
Yeah, I'm aiming at the St. Louis right now.
I'm angled well enough against them, but oh, okay, well, that probably sealed my fate right there.
I'm turning around, pushing. way back to the islands.
There you go. Okay. I would almost say try to take out that St. Louis
I'm
because
focused
it's
on him right now.
because he's the lowest, but angle yourself.
Ah.
Yeah, I know. It's they're focused on you. If you can get rid of that St. Louis, then you're gonna be good, but aim in front of them a little bit more. You're shooting behind them a bit, so try to push
Just trying
your.
to avoid ramming into this island right now.
Well, if you need to, ram into it. Because you're angling wise, you kind of want to, ram into it in a sense.
Yeah, just trying to get away from them as well.
Okay, St.
Oh,
Louis is
he's there.
gone, so focus on that and stick with the HEs. Don't switch to
Yeah, right
APs.
now I'm with HE.
Yeah.
I'm too far for APs.
Oh.
Ah, that single shell that got me.
It's okay. We we
Why did I
we
just?
we weakened him enough so that Hellfire should be able to take him out. But
How
Hellfire.
did that single shell on the rear do so much damage?
Yeah, well, the idea is that they're because that battleship is using AP rounds against cruisers, which is the what you want to do. Um, if their one shell, like hits the deck and it goes like lengthwise through your ship, they can do a lot of damage that way. So
At least he's like almost full health though.
he is, and he is angled quite a bit, although he was turning to show a lot more broadside there, which is not exactly a good idea, but they're both kind of going broadside to broadside right at this
Battle
moment in
ends in
time,
5
and
minutes.
They're trying to put as many shells as they can in it.
yep. Now he only fired like 2 of his turrets, so he's actually doing pretty well for himself. Yeah, I think he has 2 other guns already loaded, so when that guy comes around that island, then he should be able to fire off the other 2 and take him out. Oh, he missed.
That's a
Oh, he
pretty
missed
mobile cruiser
again.
all the way there.
One of the problems with the Russian battleships is the fact that they really don't have like a lot of armor to them, so they are pretty weak overall. Okay,
Glass cannons, pretty much.
pretty much. So, um, if if you're taking a Russian battleship versus another battleship of any kind, of any nation, um, try not to go broadside to broadside against them because you will lose. Or at least, based off of what I've seen anyway. My experiences with the Russian battleships have been pretty lackluster. You know, I haven't been very happy with them, so. The enemy player might just decide that they're not gonna win, so they're just gonna say, "Fuck it, I'm staying alive. I don't want to pay the repair, or the damage."
Full repair.
Oh, okay, never mind.
There it is.
There he is. There he goes. um, Now, if he gotten like a really good shot off against Hellfire, um, then Hellfire would have been in trouble. But um, grab a coal container. There we go. Yay! Back to port. Alright. Still working on the tier 2, or?
Yeah, it needs a little bit more.
Okay.
Like right now it has like 1100 XP. I need 2200.
Oh, okay. Then it's gonna take a while to get there.
Yeah, it's either I keep on using it or use some of my free experience to like just finish it off.
Well,
Uh,
I tend to like to use to do the 50%. What I do, it takes longer. Here, actually, let me go ahead and remove the tier 2. Um, so what I've done personally, for these for World of Warships is I play a ship until I get the 50% bonus in experience, and then I move on to another ship. As soon as I get the 50% bonus, I say, like, I'm done with it. You know, sure, you can grind that tier 2 ship to the point of getting to the tier 3, but um, you know, uh, seeing that I only had like a limited amount I was only doing a limited amount of time on my streams anyway, I was like, I'm just gonna play through all the ships that I have, get the 50%, get the win, and like move on to the next ship kind of thing. So I had always had a variety in terms of my gameplay along those lines. Um, but
yeah, and right now mostly I got multi cruisers and 2 destroyers right now.
yeah,
Right
the
now, I could switch over to the tier 3 and do all my tier 3 50%.
it's totally up to you. You're welcome to do that if you want.
Yeah,
Um,
I just like I want to get finish off with these tier 2. That's why and unlock the next one. Let's see, tech tree.
I'm
This
just
line all it has is cruisers.
Yeah, I know. It's good to, when you want to get to the point where, like, hey, you can actually start grinding up for, the battleships, the aircraft, and the aircraft carriers. Believe me, I hear you on that one. The so it's it's kind of a personal choice. Like, for example, a person could, you know, just stay on one ship, grind out that XP to the point where you want to get to the one ship that you really want. Like, you can grind that one ship all the way to tier 10, for example, or, grind it up to, tier 3, then the tier 4, then, so on and so forth, right? To the point where you can get up to the tier 5, tier 10, you know, you could do it that way, be very, focused and driven to run that course, or you can do what I did, which is, basically play every ship.
I'll probably
So,
be doing that once I have a bit more variety of type of ships. Because,
yeah,
like I say, I have like almost all cruisers and just 2 destroyers.
yeah,
And I think I'll switch over to tier 3 and see if I can get that battleship.
okay.
From damage use. Oh, no. Okay.
I have a tier 3 ready to go. Oh, the St. Louis. Oh, guess what? I'm taking the sister ship to Charleston. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Alright, let's go. Charleston is actually a fairly um, easy ship to get for the most part in terms of being a premium ship.
I
So,
think I only need coal, of which I have enough.
yeah.
I think I have. I think what how much was it? 15,000 coal, or was it 19?
Okay, so we are in a tier 4 match. We have aircraft carriers, so they're going to be showing and trying to send out a lot of planes against us in particular, or at least they should, because we're
Battle starts.
we don't really have that many anti-aircraft guns, if
Yeah.
any. Okay, so so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go, you know, go directly east. If you want to, I would say, go north, like up towards like B3 or so, um, and give some support up there if you want.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think I'll go that way. I'm looking at my ship. I don't think I have any anti-aircraft guns on my ship. It's all cannons,
yeah,
10 guns, and it's showing me on the counter.
yeah, so while the Charleston and the St. Louis don't really have a lot of um like their guns aren't that strong, like their shells aren't that large, like compared to like a battleship, for example. But they have a lot of, what calibers they do have. So typically, like a Charleston and a St. Louis can just absolutely decimate a destroyer. So if you see it like a destroyer like nearby, then it's gonna be like, one of the best things for you kind of thing because
I think you
um
got planes headed your way right now.
oh yeah, not much I can really do about it. But they appear to be trying to go after the aircraft carrier, which is stupid.
Hmm.
Um, so here's the thing about aircraft carriers. Um, Aircraft carrier versus aircraft carrier. Sure, you can do some damage on an aircraft carrier, but ideally you want to save your planes against, the other ships. You want to save your planes against
Cruisers and
the
battleships, I'm guessing.
battleships, the cruisers, the destroyers, because um, the um, you know the the enemy aircraft carrier is going to be able to send out some attack planes that are just going to basically destroy any squadrons that you're trying to send. So it's better just to take on
Ships here.
um, the other ships, the ones that are close by to you, to take them out first. So
Enemy cruiser sunk. Off to a great start.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
better turn around.
Cruiser sighted.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes to starboard.
Okay, I got a destroyer that's kind of trying to come after me. Not a smart move by him and by him.
You know, I turn around and going back south. I got a battleship focused on me.
Torpedoes astern.
Nearly all the battleships are focused up here, so I'm going to work my way back a little bit back south.
Torpedoes astern. Torpedoes astern.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
The constructors trying to place
Enemy
here,
destroyer
taking
foundered.
on like three battleships up here at once. I'm falling back.
Torpedoes to starboard.
We got wrecked up here.
We're hull below the waterline. We're flooding quickly. Problem solved, sir.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Oh, okay.
Ow, ow, ow. And they got aim pretty far.
Oh yeah, battleships can.
I'm working my way back to the group. There's just way too many up there.
Yeah, try to give some support to that battleship that's also running, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't get within range in time. Those two battleships focused on me hard whenever I get near them.
Yeah. Oh, here
I
comes
got some
their
bombers headed
planes.
your way.
Oh yeah. Ah, damn it. Still
Critical
hit me.
engine damage.
Fuck.
I'm gonna go alongside this battleship right here.
Damn.
has taken the lead.
Okay, their CV captain is doing okay. You know, um, the fact that they're kind of focusing on me a little bit is smart. And we're not doing that great overall in terms of
Oh crap.
oh.
Yeah, all 3 battleships focused on me.
Yeah.
And the other, and one of them I can't even see it. I don't know where the shells come from. Yeah, they like focused up north.
Yeah. Well, okay, the one of the things that you want to do is try to coordinate with your team to try to try to take on the try to take out as many of the ships as quickly as you can, kind of thing. So
Yeah, no, but the battleships were aiming from outside my range, so I couldn't even shoot at them. So
well,
I was
that's
forced to fall back right there.
well, that's the thing. The battleships will always have more of a range on you. What you need to kind of do though is make sure that you can try to get into a point of can you no, that's right into the hillside. Can you angle yourself to the point where they aren't going to do nearly as much damage to you? So
Yeah, that was the difficulty as well. I had like one battleship further up north, another one like northeast, and another one off to the east.
yep,
They had all my angles covered, so
yeah,
like
I
I
know.
had no way to like fight back right there. I either turn tail and run or get wrecked. In the end, I got wrecked.
Torpedoes, dead ahead. Torpedoes, dead ahead. Torpedoes to port.
I'm getting wrecked myself.
The ship is on
Yeah,
fire.
because there's 3 battleships right there. Well, 2 now.
There he goes. Yep.
Yep, the other battleship was in the smoke.
Yeah, no, it's. I knew that was a kind of a losing battle, so
Yeah.
I was trying to see if I could take out that destroyer, to try to help out the battleship as much as I could, because that destroyer is very low on health. So
Those battleships are well coordinated.
yeah. Well, I mean, the idea is so when you have a ship kind of like okay, so if you have a ship locked on, like, hey, this is the ship that you want to aim at. Sometimes what you can
The
do
enemy team has
is you
taken the
can
lead.
basically do the F3, and basically it says, hey, everybody, focus on this ship, you know, all at once. So that's what they were probably doing. They were probably going, okay, we need to focus fire on this one particular ship, you know,
I was trying
and
to tell that battleship to fall back when I was turning them around, but I couldn't get the command to work.
yeah, you had to hover over him and hit F9.
Oh, it was F9. I was probably hitting the wrong button then.
Yeah. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and exit the battle. It's pretty much done.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
exiting too.
the problem is that I don't have any other tier threes.
Yeah, I don't have tier 4s aside from probably
Well, I mean, I
the
can
event ships are 9 and 10.
I can select a tier 4 if you want to still continue a tier 3. The danger is that we could be dragged into a tier 6 battle. So just bear that in
Yeah.
mind. Okay? Or we can wait for the
Actually,
well, okay, battle's
would
done.
actually be tier 5. Since I'm tier 3, it would actually be dragged up to tier 5. I don't think it would drag us to 6, as that
No,
would be 3 tiers above me.
no. It's always they always do the highest tier. So because I'm tier 4, it's always going to be 2 tiers above me.
Hmm.
Not above you. You know.
Hmm.
So if I go tier 4, you still stay at tier 3, you could be dragged into a tier 6 battle.
Yeah,
So
like that would need a fix right there, I believe. Like, if
it's
there's like a tier 3 and 4 in a battalion, it should take into consideration the lowest tier, not the highest tier.
you would think, but no, they don't work that way. Not on World of Warships. So alright, well, I got my tier 3 ship back, so,
Um,
select what you want, and we'll play the next battle.
Back with this one. I do want to fully grind this one out and get that battleship,
Gotcha.
so I can do uh, the, the campaign task.
Understandable. Understandable on that one.
Plus, all I have are tier 3s and 1 tier 2.
Okay, so we are in a tier 3 battle with lots of tier 2s. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 AIs. So that's 6 players, 6 AIs. Um, I'm gonna go up north. Um, up the 9 column and then across B. Um,
Action
but
stations.
bear in mind that, I mean, if you want to, you can try to go down toward, into the islands with like, G4 and the like. Um, but be careful with that because that's typically like a good haven for destroyers to be at.
Yeah, it
Okay?
is a bit of a bottleneck, that right there. And I don't like this, so I'm going up north with you.
Okay.
Especially since this one isn't very maneuverable yet.
Good luck and fair seas.
I like to use that particular the F10 command. Basically, it's basically saying, "Hey guys, have fun." You know,
Yeah.
it's that whole good luck, have fun kind of mentality, which is, one that I'd like to try to promote at the very beginning of the battle. I try to. Doesn't always work, but because then you have players that are like on, yeah, screw you. It's like, okay.
Yeah. That's typical to find in every like competitive game.
Yeah.
Enemy destroyer sighted. Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Ah, missed him.
And by so little.
Now, be careful. That Long Jiang destroyer, that has deep water torpedoes. So they're not good against other destroyers, but they are deadly against cruisers. So,
Oh, there he goes. And there's another one. Right?
Torpedoes to
Nope.
port.
I went over. Think I missed.
Ah, missed. Missed again. That's one of the problems with trying to fight against destroyers. They can be very maneuverable, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Enemy battleship sighted.
What happened?
Well, I was planning on trying to take out that one of the cruisers, and it was like absolutely decimated. So. I'm gonna try to take out that Saint. Nope, never mind.
Our team has taken the lead. Torpedoes, direct front. Enemy heavily damaged.
Oh,
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Enemy destroyer detected.
oh. One of the nice things about the smoke screen is that it can be used, you know, it can be used against the enemy as well. Because now our one friend over there could use their smoke screen to work
Hide
against them. So. Ooh.
Victory is in sight.
Okay, well we got a player that's doing pretty well for himself at the moment. Someone already has a Kraken. If you're not quite sure what that's referring to, it's basically like, you know, you've sunk about 5 ships. Now it could be like, you know, he was doing a lot of kill steals. You know, there's always that, but be careful going out there. He was kind of aimed at in this general direction already, so.
Yeah, I'm turning around already.
Well, head towards them if anything, because you want to kind of keep them in range. So.
I'm trying to stay behind the island just in case. And he is still like at the edge of my range.
Well, I mean, you're traveling, you know, you're both going in opposite directions, so he's gonna run out of your range pretty quickly, so. I'm lobbing him over the hill. Let's see. Yep, not good enough. That mountain is a little too high. Damn. Oh, he's aiming for me.
Got him.
There we go. Got that win. Let's see, I forgot to actually look at the results on that one. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure I didn't do too well. I didn't even bother to look at it.
Hey, second place. But yeah, that Dead 2, you know, the destroyer, he 7 kills. Now, granted,
Damn.
granted, he probably did a lot against like the AIs, maybe. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that he took out like a player or two. So,
And you dumb cat. Sorry about that. The cat nearly fell off trying to get onto my chair.
no worries.
It spooked me a little bit there. She's
Yeah.
old, so I'm kind of being cautious with her.
Oh yeah. Not understandable on that one.
Okay. Just upgrade the guns a little bit. And let's see. Port.
This is probably gonna be my last battle for tonight, but
Okay.
if you're gonna keep on playing, then I can send everybody over to you.
Let's see. I'll probably do just this battle as well, since I am still having connection issues.
Okay then. No worries.
Ow, wings. And switch over to a different one though this time. Let's try this Japanese one.
The Tenryu. Okay.
I
You
have no idea what this looks like.
you got some torpedoes on that one.
I do? Oh, yes, I do. I'm looking at the ship right now. Hopefully the range for those are decent.
They're not bad. I mean, Japanese torpedoes typically have a decent range to them, but here's the thing. Um, you know, they're they're shallow water, so you can use them against pretty much anything. Destroyers, cruisers, battleships, and aircraft carriers. Um, if you're getting your ship into a position where you can fire off those torpedoes, then they also have the exact same possibility of doing that. Or, you know, or you could be running broadside to a battleship that can absolutely decimate your cruisers. If they fire a broadside of, armor-piercing rounds into your cruiser. So,
Yeah.
um, so while they're useful, don't sacrifice yourself to use them, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll probably use them at range, probably.
You know, uh, you can use them against like if like a battleship is like chasing after you or something like that, then like angle yourself slightly to try to fire off those torpedoes. But obviously, angle yourself right back so that, they're not, absolutely destroying your citadels. So, um, or if you're like behind an island and you know that an enemy is also behind, on the other side of that island, then sometimes, like, hey, you want to come out into that channel or that um, canal, fire off your torpedoes and hope that, maybe you might catch them off guard or something like that. That's always a possibility. So, um, but like I said, don't go, oh, hey, there's a battleship. I'm going to go broadside to it so I can fire off your torpedo and fire off my torpedoes. Well, guess what? You're going to you're
Get wrecked.
you're basically saying um, you're exposing your belt. You're basically taking off all your armor of, you're taking off your suit of armor and saying, "Here's my belly, stab me." So be careful. Okay, so there's 4 AIs in this particular battle out of 12 players, so there's 8 players on this. We're dealing with the Solomon Islands, so um, now this is a kind of a good one for you in terms of the Tenru because one, you're kind of um, um, you're kind of guarding the middle, not only with your guns, but also with your torpedoes. So I would say, if you want to, try to hover around the middle as much as you can. Obviously within reason. Don't you know completely destroy yourself, but angle yourself so you can fire off your torpedoes down that channel and um, use your guns against any of the destroyers that want to try to sneak up there. I'll try to do the same. I'll try to give you some backup on that,
Good luck, everyone.
but I'm gonna head more north this time.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
There's 2 already hitting now, and there's a destroyer right here.
Let's get rid of that destroyer.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Oh my god, my shots are off. Bingo!
Destroyer sighted. Enemy cruiser detected.
Okay, there goes him.
Enemy destroyer detected.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Enemy cruiser detected.
It's focused on me. No, that battleship's focused on me.
Ooh, that Kolberg took a lot of torpedo strikes. Oh, there goes him. Okay.
Enemy battleship foundered. Enemy cruiser sunk. We've got 2 of them.
Nice.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Okay, I'm gonna try to help out our battleship Queen Mary over here. Could you take out that St. Louis?
I am focused on it right now.
Okay.
I did fire some torpedoes at it. I don't know if they'll hit.
Well, I mean, it might not destroy them in time because everybody's firing at them.
Yeah, I am too.
There he goes. Okay, I'm gonna try to help out the Scorty over here. Let's see.
Reach a bit closer.
Um,
Maybe within range for my torpedoes, but not for my cannons.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Oh, I did not notice there's a little warship all the way down below.
yeah, I don't know how.
I
Okay, we lost our battleship down there.
Yeah,
Uh, TV
trying to get closer to the middle right
Mid
now
East.
to support these two. Ah, I just barely missed the torpedoes on that one.
Oh, okay. Our our battleship took out the destroyer. Nicely done there, Queen Mary. Now, granted, that their destroyer kept on staying within visual range, so um, ooh, nicely done.
Okay.
Um, but
Ooh, they just barely missed me.
Torpedoes, direct front.
um,
That one just
Torpedoes, direct front.
went strange with my torpedoes. Okay. See, all there's left is
just the
battleships down below and
aircraft carrier.
the aircraft. I
Yep.
don't know what you go for first.
Okay, well, it all depends on where those battleships are gonna go. So,
One of
see,
them's turning back. It's headed back to its own base right
right.
now.
So you want to kind
The
of
other one,
you want to kind of focus fire on that one, okay? Looks like both
both
of
are
them
turning.
are heading back. So we want to try to focus fire on those guys to get rid of them because technically they're like the deadliest out of the bunch,
Yeah.
okay? Um, Now don't get me wrong, CVs can do a lot of potential damage, but um,
There's one of them staying down there. The other one is working its way back. I'm gonna follow these two right now. They're not doing too well.
well, be careful. You're
Lately
showing your
on the
broadside to that Orion.
Yeah,
Um,
it's like I think
so
it's a little too far to hit me.
that doesn't matter, man. One lucky strike and you're out of there. So Oh.
Yeah, he went straight into those torpedoes. Oh, great. Those planes are on me now.
Yep.
And I don't have much in the way of anti-air. I am shooting at them, but I'm not doing much. Well, at least it's not focused on me.
Oh, wow.
Critically
That
damaged.
did a lot of damage to me.
Main
Wow.
turret critically damaged.
Yeah, let's try
Okay.
staying down there. I'm gonna try and stay behind this island right now. Oh. Well, look who we have here. There's the carrier.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
True fraud.
Oh, this isn't good.
Yeah, you got planes on you as well.
Yep.
Torpedoes to starboard. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Get the aircraft carrier. Just sitting there right now.
We gotta be careful because if we expose ourselves a little too much, then
Now, one battleship got a lucky shot on me.
yep.
Well, it did fire some torpedoes, so fingers crossed that hit something. Well, that and I had a plane on my head as well.
Okay, their
There
aircraft
goes
carrier is gone, but those their battleships can still be quite deadly if they're not taken out. So seeing if I can maybe get back behind this, or try to get out from behind this island to try to see if I can hit that Wyoming a little bit more.
Wyoming is like about to get sunk by the planes right now. Oh, we almost had it.
And got him.
Enemy battleship foundered.
Our team has taken the lead.
The Orion is aiming at you right now, I believe. No,
What?
it's
He's
aiming at the battleship.
yeah, he can't hit me because I'm behind the island. So he might be
No, no.
he might be trying to go after that Kohlberg. But the Kohlberg,
Yeah, it's going
well,
into that
okay.
one. Yeah, soon he'll have to focus on that battleship that's near him. It's like really close to him.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good strike by that Queen Mary. Nicely done on that
Yeah,
one.
but his guns are turning it. They're aiming at you right now. So he's probably trying to get an angle on you right now.
No, he's turned around to fire back at the that battleship. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's turning around. Now's your
but
chance to actually take a few lucky shots in him.
oh, believe me, I am. I'm setting him on fire. There he goes.
Oh, that was a good torpedo shot from him, from our buddy there.
Yeah.
Oh, at least I still got 2 kills out of that.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah, let's see what I can upgrade right now.
Okay, but that's gonna be it for me. To be honest,
That'll be it from me as well.
let me see. I didn't really focus on the naval battle. We were actually trying to get XP. Okay. Um, the likelihood of us getting 8,000 XP by tomorrow, probably pretty little. But I mean, maybe maybe someone else within the clan might be able to uh, work on that a little bit more. Like Noble or Kermit, maybe. Maybe. I'm just saying,
Maybe.
maybe. It's
Yeah,
not
I'll probably play
like
on stream tomorrow as well, anyways.
like I said, it's not required, but um, the thing is that um, technically we're already in Thursday hours by their viewpoint. So, um, like right now it's 8 o'clock my time, and from the looks of it, from the naval calendar that they're showing there, they're showing as though it's already like maybe 2 o'clock in the morning on already in Thursday. So, um,
It's right now for me. It's well right now.
yeah. Well, like I said, they're they're already like a couple hours into Thursday, based off of the naval battle calendar. Um, they like they put it like a zone or two ahead of Eastern time, so like, well, I mean, it's like two zones ahead of you, you know. So, which doesn't really make that much sense. This is supposed to be the North American server, um, and it's like, well, I mean, I don't know. Let's see. I'm kind of curious. Uh, World time zones. I'm gonna kind of look up the time zone map again because um, so like uh, yeah, you have if it's not even midnight on the East Coast. It's 11 o'clock, you know, on the East Coast. It's midnight where you're at, and they're
Yeah.
already like counting like 2 hours ahead of that, which means that um, they're looking at like close to Iceland time zone in terms of overall time zones, and it's like, wait, that's Europe. Wait, wait, what? North American server here. Can we get our time zones correctly here?
Yeah, that is a bit annoying.
Um, but um, it is what it is. So, um, but Thursday's the last time that we can get XP for the naval battle for the weekend. So uh, we basically, let's see, they normally cut it off like about an hour or two before midnight. So you're looking at from now potentially another 10 hours or so, or not 10 hours.
Yeah, roughly 10
Well,
hours.
no, no, 20. There's like 20 hours left to get some XP in. So, um,
Yeah, I'll probably do it tomorrow. Seeing that I have like 2 hours behind, I think I'll probably get some experience in if I start around my end, like 4, maybe. I'll
yeah.
use all my 50% up, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the event one counts, like the tier 10s and 9s.
What's that?
I don't know if the event ships count towards that as well. I don't know.
More than likely not.
I do have
Um,
still have several 50%, so Probably off stream right now. Probably do one or two like on my own.
Mm-hmm.
Then do tomorrow a few more.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think. I mean, you can see if you want to, but bear in mind that the event can be it can be interesting.
I did one already with
You
a
you
battleship.
you tried it once? Okay. Um,
Yeah, it was like holding the line while the portal closes.
yeah.
I was the last one standing, and we still won because the time had finally run out.
Yeah, it's the Twilight Battle.
It's like
Um,
protect a few towers while the portal closes. When the
right.
portal closes, that's victory. When that happened, I was the last one standing, and I was using the Magnus at that point. I turned on the shield and started running away.
Yeah. This one's that one. This one's a little interesting. It's not the typical um, typical
You know, you're just like
Halloween that they've.
destroying bots that spawn at random
Yeah.
while running away from a corruption field,
Yeah.
which slowly kills you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's. Let's see. I'm trying to remember here.
The other game mode is
Um.
things that backwards. The corruption so starts coming in from the outside, and I don't
Yeah.
remember if it was team versus team there.
Let's see.
I did see a video about it.
Well, the with let me see if I can. I've already kind of put up a couple of videos about the event that I'm thinking about. It's just been a while since I've played it. I can't really remember. Um, the Transylvania, right?
Mhm.
Um, there's an event called Saving the Transylvania where the idea is you have this like luxury liner called the Transylvania that you're trying to protect against all these AI ships. And the Transylvania is getting from one end of the map to the other end of the map. So, and your job is to try to just destroy all the enemy ships that pop out to try to that are trying to destroy the Transylvania. And that typically happens during Halloween, but guess they're not doing that this year, which is interesting.
Hmm.
So, oh well. Um, you can see what I'm kind of talking about. Like, I posted videos on my YouTube channel kind of a thing. So, I mean, I have like, I think it's like video 19 or something like that. um, so, um, but yeah, that, typically you have, all these ships with you, destroyers, cruisers, and battleships. It's just they're not doing it this time around, which is they changed it up. That's okay. You know, they gotta have a little variety in their
Yeah, maybe the players start saying they're doing it too often or something.
maybe.
They want something a little bit different.
Yeah. I mean, it was still fun. I still kind of enjoyed it. The problem was that the if you don't have like a lot of teamwork on your team, then you lose the transfer venue
Yeah.
because you have to you have to kill off all the AI quickly, you know, you know, to the point where, once you get the Transylvania near the end, you start facing off against like the final boss at the very end there, and that final boss can tear you to shreds. So you basically need like your entire crew with you to kind of face off against that final boss. Otherwise, you lose to Transylvania, and it's like, well, there goes there goes the match. So, um, so yeah, it can be a challenge if you have like the wrong crew with you. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and uh, you know, I'm gonna mute Discord and stuff like that. Go into my normal ending spiel on my end. You have yourself a good night. You take care of yourself. Okay,
You too,
and
Jin.
um, I'll see you on Saturday. I'll go ahead and give you a shout out here on my channel, obviously, and um, but I'll see you for Warframe on Saturday, and I'll
Sure.
catch you next time. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Bye. Okay. So, like I said, that's it for me, there, folks. Uh, Want to thank Kismet for stopping on by and chatting with me. Appreciate it, there, man. I haven't seen you that much online lately. I'm assuming that you might have like gotten some maybe some decent work or something like that going for you. I'm hoping everything's kind of turning around for you. So hopefully I'll see you again next time. Like I mentioned, if you want to join me on some World of Warships, you're welcome to. But obviously, that's if you want to. No stress on that. Um, the um, all these streams, all these videos are going to be eventually uploaded to my YouTube channel, so feel free to check that out if you want. Got a link down below on my Twitch About page for that. I also have links to my Discord, my Patreon, and my Twitter account down below on my Twitch About page, as well as in the description of my YouTube videos. So if you have any interest in any of that, check those out. Um, if you want to join my World of Warships clan, you're welcome to. Um, as always, I want to thank Mikey for um, contributing to that, or allowing, purchasing the clan. He didn't have to, but I still thank him anyway for this all the time. Um, so uh, you know, there's plenty of room on this clan. So if you're interested in joining a pretty relaxed clan, no real stressors or anything along those lines, I got plenty of room here. So feel free to check that out if you're interested. Um, send in a um, send in a request, or just you know state something in chat, and I'll add you that way. So maybe you want to try it out. So it's up to you. Um, let's see what else to talk about. Oh, Team Robot. Can't forget Team Robot. Um, I made a stream team. All designed about trying to help out everybody that's on the team. You know, Streamers and non-streamers alike. We want to just try to help out everybody there. Um, Obviously, you know, it's a team. It's kind of designed more for streamers, but that doesn't mean that we can't help out non-streamers as well. So, if you're a streamer, we have sub teams that are kind of designed for, helping out streamers, collabs, tournaments, charity events, just overall promotion. It's all meant to try to, help out the streamer, try to spread the word for whoever's on the team that streams. Um, but we also help out non-streamers as well. Maybe you're interested in doing moderation. Maybe you're an artist that just wants to sell off their commissions. Maybe you're a musician that wants to do the exact same thing. Maybe you're not really interested in streaming. You just want to, maybe help out a streamer. maybe you're just kind of thinking along those lines. You're always welcome on the team. Okay. Like I said, the link is down below on my Twitch About page. Um, there is also a Google document that explains the vision for the team, the mission, um, the idea of just trying to support everybody there, paying it forward, supporting the small guy, all that kind of jazz. So, um, you know, y- the 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 team is not designed for me. Okay, I'll state that straight up. You know, I don't. You know, if it helps me, great. If it doesn't help me, that's fine too. Okay, I don't mind. You know, if it's a success for other streamers, then that's a win in my book. Okay, so that's how I envision it. And, would it be nice if it helped me? Sure. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't say no? Okay, but the idea is for it to help everybody that's on the team. Okay, I designed it specifically so it wouldn't be something that just benefits me. I don't want that kind of a team. That's not a team. Um, you know, so um, so that's my vision. The Google document explains everything there. So feel free to check that out if you're interested. Um, send in your application if you want. I'll review it, and if everything looks good, then I'll be sending you an email with an invite into the team. Um, the one thing that I will not tolerate on a team are individuals that are toxic to other streamers, that create hate raids, that um, that are um, racist, misogynistic, um, bigoted. I don't want that in my team at all. Period. If I find any kind of evidence that falls along those lines at all, like if I find clips of you doing that kind of crap, and you're on the team, I will boot you out immediately. No ifs, ands, or buts. I will not tolerate that at all. So, you know, that's I want a team that lifts people up, not puts people down. So, you know, if you're disparaging others, then that's not an element that I want on my team. So, I'd rather see people, pick people up from the ground, lift them up, help them. If you're doing the exact opposite, then you're going against you're going against the team motto, team vision. So yeah, you're not welcome. So that's it. Um, we're gonna go ahead and close on down here. Like I said, I want to thank Kismet for stopping on by. Um, he believe he still streams. Um, I think. I haven't seen him online lately. Let me see. Um, maybe he streamed something recently. Okay, he's been playing Marauders. Okay, so go check out his channel if you want, as well as go check out Blackheart Games, who was the gentleman that I was speaking to you through Discord. So go check out his channel as well and give them a follow. Support them as much as you can. That's going to be it for tonight. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully I catch you next time. But until then, take care. Have a good night. Stay healthy. Stay safe. And I'll catch you strangers next time.